Right now at 10, students returning for classes and what that means for local businesses. And some big changes this school year for students at Onalaska Middle and High Schools, what they can expect. Plus, a push to update a law involving trial policy, how it could lead to better sentencing.
Watching WKDT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off today. Well, with many college students returning to La Crosse this week, their impact is being felt far beyond the campus. News 8 Now's JD Smiggy joins us with the story.
Thousands of college students will be back in La Crosse this week. And while this means campuses will be busier, it also means a major boost for the economy. From apartments to restaurants, the return of students is a surge many in La Crosse count on. City officials say it's one of the biggest economic drivers of the year.
When they come back, I'm positive we're talking millions of dollars as far as overall for the year. Obviously, the landlords are glad to have them back. The restaurants, the bars, clothing stores, everybody.
Experts say student spending stretches well beyond just the classroom. Student tuition also helps keep people working and drives a huge part of the city's economy.
That tuition hires faculty and staff. That tuition hires people to work in the cafeteria, to work in student housing. So you put them together and you end up with about 2,700 jobs and $460 million in economic impact.
Local businesses also say the return of students helped shape their entire year. Rudy's owner, Justin Smith, says the students help keep his restaurant staffed and busy.
You do see a huge surge, UWL football games on Saturdays even, home football games. We need college kids for part-time work and stuff, and two for customers. So yeah, it's vital to our business.
As college students unpack their bags later this week, many businesses will also be gearing up as well, preparing for the boost that comes with the busy school year. Reporting in the newsroom, JDS McGee, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, JDS. Well, it's back to school for students in Onalaska, and the district is starting the new year with a new superintendent, Ben Barton. Here's a look earlier at the school as students were filtering out after day one. News 8 Now spoke to some families excited for what the new year has in store.
I'm glad to see that she's off to middle school. She was very excited.
There's a few clubs I'm looking forward to, like drama, jazz band, cross country. And I'm also looking forward to French and the new classes that we get to do.
Right now, both the middle and high schools are undergoing renovations. A recent referendum is paying for it. The middle school is using $50 million, the high school $25 million. The money will add new classrooms, improve the parking lots, and update buildings. And a reminder, from new rules to discounts and deals, News 8 Now is your back-to-school resource. Just go to news8000.com and click on the Back to School tab.
Well, this nice taste of fall weather is coming just in time for the kiddos to go back to school. It's been gorgeous outside the last couple days, and it's looking like we're going to stay that way for a couple more days as well. We do have some very light showers moving through the area right now, a couple up in Clark County right now. One just moved to the east of Neillsville, and some additional showers now entering into Chippewa County. I doubt a lot of those are actually reaching the ground, but again, a couple showers or sprinkles, maybe I should say, as we go throughout the next couple hours or so. Highs today were fairly chilly, most of us staying in the upper 60s, some of us though climbing into the 70s. That's still going to be putting us nearly 10 degrees above average. As we look towards the rest of the week, it's going to be a pretty similar trend. We have slightly warmer temperatures for the next few days, but that's really going to be a bit of an exaggeration. It's going to feel pretty nice out there for the rest of the week, so the details in a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. A manhunt is underway for an accused child sex offender. Authorities in Monroe County say Ruben Tirado didn't show up for his trial today. He's been out on a $15,000 cash bond. Authorities say the GPS monitoring device he was wearing was found in a ditch. Tirado reportedly also missed a hearing on August 19th. Sentencing day for the man convicted in a 2019 stabbing. Ann Quinn St. Junius will spend 20 years in prison, followed by 8 years of extended supervision. St. Junius was found guilty of stabbing Virgil Stewart to death in January of 2019.
I don't think he's going to be able to get the jury's findings overturned. I think the jury did a fantastic job. I think we presented everything that we could to them, and they deliberated fully, and they reached a conclusion.
The trial was delayed multiple times due to the pandemic. Well, since the 1990s, 17-year-olds in Wisconsin have been charged as adults, regardless of the crime. But a group of state lawmakers is working on updating the policy. State Representative Steve Doyle is one of the legislators advocating for a change. Although the proposal isn't finalized yet, he says it would return 17-year-olds to the juvenile system for most crimes. But for certain violent offenses, judges could waive a 17-year-old back into adult court.
One size fits all doesn't work in the criminal justice system, but having a judge look at each individual case means that we're going to get better results.
Doyle says the move will lower the chance of a reoffense happening. Doyle and other advocates also say the juvenile system will better serve the needs of 17-year-olds and be more cost-effective for the state. La Crosse Mayor Shondell Washington Spivey signed a proclamation today in honor of a local infant. Wednesday is now For Charlie, For Children Day. It honors Charlie Lonning Weber. He died at a daycare at 3 months old from sudden unexpected infant death. His parents created Bubba's Fund to prevent similar tragedies. The goal, to place AEDs in every state licensed child care facility in La Crosse.
I want to say on behalf of myself, the mayor's office, the community, our condolences. And then also thank you very much for leading this effort to make sure that our child care centers all have AED equipment and to make sure that our communities are safe.
The first benefit for Bubba's Fund is this Wednesday, August 27th, the same day as For Charlie, For Children Day in La Crosse. Well, a traffic alert for La Crosse drivers. Part of Ward Avenue is closed. All lanes from the railroad tracks near Glendale Park to 32nd Street are affected. It's for a water main replacement. A finish date for the project has not yet been posted. Still no word on what caused a fire in Trempealeau County. Flames broke out over the weekend at Coxland Brothers Wood Products. It's a local sawmill and lumber yard. Several area fire crews were called in to help battle the blaze. No one was hurt. Congressman Derek Van Orden is being called a hero after he helped save an 11-year-old boy involved in a severe crash. Matt Smith spoke with a lawmaker about his heroic act.
About an hour outside of Des Moines Saturday,
until I heard a massive, massive boom.
A horrific crash unfolding on I-35. State police say a minivan ran into a semi pulled over on the side of the road. And driving just feet ahead, Wisconsin Congressman Derek Van Orden, a former Navy SEAL who says he immediately stopped and turned around.
I ran back to our truck and opened up my suitcase and grabbed 2 pairs of socks. It's the only material that I had. And then I put on 2 constricting bands because there wasn't enough material to make a tourniquet. By then, several more people had arrived, and I asked if anybody had a knife, and a guy handed me a carpet cutter. Then I cut the seat belts and then used those as tourniquets for both his arm and his leg to stop the bleeding.
The bleeding boy in the passenger seat, 11-year-old Sawyer Witt.
You were so brave.
Van Orden visiting him at the hospital yesterday.
What? I made it through the scariest part.
His office sharing these brief video clips and pictures. Van Orden says his family was driving to a memorial to honor his daughter who died 2 years ago today.
The dad and I had a conversation, and he obviously didn't know that we had lost our daughter. And I said, I'm so thankful that you're not going to be joining a club that you don't want membership in. And I'll be frank, the 2 dads got a little misty. But it's all right. It's beautiful. It's perfect.
I mean, Congressman, if you wouldn't have been there and done what you did, what would have happened?
Well, I'm not just a Navy SEAL. I was a combat medic. And that's essentially a wound of war. When I say the entire side of his leg was missing, that's from the knee down to the ankle. And he was bleeding, he had an arterial bleed in his right wrist. And from my experience, there's a very high likelihood that he would have bled to death before the ambulance showed up.
According to Iowa State Police, the 41-year-old driver is suspected of being impaired at the time of the crash. Developing news in the Kilmar Abrego Garcia case, a judge ruling that he cannot be deported for now. She wants to weigh a new legal challenge from the Trump administration. That plan is to deport him to Uganda. Earlier today, Garcia turned himself in to an ICE facility in Baltimore. His story made news when he was unlawfully deported to El Salvador earlier this year.
The only reason that they've chosen to take him into detention is to punish him. To punish him for exercising his constitutional rights. His constitutional right to fight back against being illegally deported to El Salvador. His constitutional right to speak up through his court filings.
The Trump administration claims Garcia is an MS-13 gang member. Coming up, a mom is running the show in Viroqua. Meet our August hometown hero up next.
Make your pup look and feel their best at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Fresh, clean, and oh so soft. They'll strut out looking top dog. Book your grooming appointment today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew. Final days.
Oh boy, the final days at the Ford Summer Sales Event. Great time to buy, Hank.
That's right, Sam. But time is running out for amazing deals on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 48 years. On capable SUVs and on the built wild Bronco family. Hurry, it all ends September 2nd.
Now, during final days, get 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days on F-150. Or lease for $499 a month with 0 down. See your local Northland Ford dealers.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drug to driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
A Viroqua mother is doing it all for her business, her family, and her community. Her tireless spirit is what makes Amanda Running our August hometown hero.
She does it all. There's been times I've just thought I haven't seen you for a while. What's going on?
That's because Amanda Running is busy running the show.
If you want something done, you give it to the busiest person. So I think sometimes that's what happens.
Running is the operations manager for 3 entities based out of Viroqua, Running Inc., Brown Cab, and Passenger Transit. All provide public transportation services for 35 communities across Wisconsin. But this is only her day job.
I also have a few other volunteer things that I'm a part of.
When she's not at work, she's volunteering as an EMR with HEART, a help and abuse response team in Vernon County.
If there is a domestic situation within our county, while the officer is dealing with the offender, they bring in us as a volunteer to talk with the victim.
She also devotes a good amount of time with the Viroqua Fire Department, even spearheading a pivotal program for them in 2022.
The EMS program going here. She's big into helping with training and coordinating to make sure everybody stays licensed.
Service to the fire department has been somewhat of a family affair. Her father-in-law and husband are also volunteers, along with her son, who just joined the team this year.
It's busy, but my entire family likes it that way, too.
When she's not performing her duties to the community, she's out being a mom to her 4 children, cheering them on at their games.
She's in the concession stand, selling, volunteering her time there.
In the past, even serving as a board member and treasurer for Viroqua Schools.
The community just means so much to her. She knows what it's like raising children and wants them to be in a safe, comfortable area.
A safe community prompted her to join the Vernon County Preparedness Team as an on-call personnel that assists the public during disasters and emergencies.
We'll get a page out sometimes in the middle of something, and my kids know that sometimes we have to leave in the middle, and they get that.
The support she feels from her family reflects the support she feels from her community, and that's what she does
all that she does.
As much as we can give back to our community, that's what's they're going to give to us too.
And if you know anyone who's doing good works in your community, please nominate them to be considered for our next Hometown Hero. Just go to WKBT.com and click on the Features tab. We'll have more news ahead, but first,
our nice little cool trend of fall-like temperatures is looking to last the entirety of this week, but we do have a warming trend coming just in time for Labor Day weekend. I'll have all the details coming up right after the break.
The Labor Day Doorbuster deals Friday through Monday at Slumberland. Up to 60% off list. Get a reclining sofa for just $7.97 and get the recliner free. No one sells Sealy for less, as low as $2.99. Labor Day Doorbuster deals at Slumberland.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR plus $4,500 purchase allowance on select Sierra 1500 models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. We are professional grade.
Where there's a flooded basement, musty crawl space, or wood rot, there's an answer. American Waterworks. For more than 30 years, American Waterworks has been solving homeowners' toughest waterproofing problems. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West-Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. Get crispy tacos for just $1.39 every Taco Tuesday, only at Taco John's.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Hey, Dominic here, and we always get asked, what do you have for fish and seafood? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4. Seafood, Cajun, lemon pepper, and yes, chicken. Just take your fish or even shrimp, shake on your choice of seasoning, and cook thoroughly until done. Use any of these 4, and you'll have your guests coming back for more. And they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Fish eye!
It's our huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland, and no one sells Sealy for less. Starting as low as $2.99. Save up to $800 on select mattress sets. Plus, get 72-month financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. The Labor Day sale at Slumberland.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, need something to make you smile? Check out this video from Seattle. A little boy versus a big bag of Cracker Jacks. A camera catching the snack attack during the A's versus Mariners game. The little guy proving that no hands were needed. Look at him having the time of his life, and it looks like it was beautiful weather there for that game. We had beautiful baseball weather ourselves over here. Nicole.
Yes, and it's really going to stay that way all week long. Really great weather for any outdoor activities you might have planned. It's going to be a nice week for it. We'll have slight warming going into even tomorrow and into Wednesday, but really not a whole lot of summertime temperatures looking ahead into this forecast. Waking up in your morning tomorrow, going to be pretty mild out there, a little bit chilly, similar to where we have been, especially this morning, 51 for your low in La Crosse. We'll see those winds still blowing out of the northwest, even getting a tad bit more noticeable towards the afternoon hours, blowing closer to 10 miles per hour, but overall definitely not as breezy as we have been the last few days. Still blowing out of the northwest though, so we're going to continue to have cool air continue to pull into the area, and that's really going to be why we have these chilly temperatures in the morning, because Eau Claire 46 for your low, very comparable to, again, where we were at this last morning, and slowly warming as we go into the afternoon, but still a tad bit warmer than we were today. So it's going to be just as cool, but the afternoon will be a little bit more milder, less likely to see those upper 60s out there for your afternoon. Here's those area lows, then still seeing some spots getting into the low and mid 40s for our morning lows. So again, comparable to where we were today, going to see possibly some near record lows, not forecasting any record lows quite yet, but it's definitely going to be a chilly one out there nonetheless. Tuesday's highs then again slightly warmer, even though it's going to be just as chilly in the morning, it's actually going to be a tad bit warmer in the afternoon hours. Most of the area actually finally getting out of the upper 60s. I know some of us have spent multiple days now where we've been staying below 70 degrees. That's not going to be the case tomorrow. 74 for your high in La Crosse, 73 in Eau Claire, and it's going to be a mostly sunny day as well. Wednesday morning then we'll continue to see some warming happening. Still a little cool, but not seeing as many 40s out there. Still a couple areas staying in the upper 40s, especially for west central Wisconsin when we're waking up Wednesday morning. Otherwise, your low in La Crosse, 53. Eau Claire will be back into the 50s for 51 in your morning for Wednesday. As we go into the afternoon then, very similar to where we will be at tomorrow, but it's actually going to be likely our warmest day of the week, and we're still going to be well below normal. Normal now this time of year is around 80 degrees as we get towards the end of August, and our highs are looking to stay in the mid 70s across the area. 75 for your warmest day of the week in La Crosse, 76 in Eau Claire. A couple locations could be getting into the upper 70s, but again, that's still going to be a tad bit below normal. We do have a chance for some light scattered showers to pass through during the day Wednesday, but really the main event will come later into the evening and into the nighttime, and even that is looking fairly on the light end. You can see some pop-up showers. Some of these could even have some rumbles of thunder in them, produce some somewhat heavier amounts of rainfall, but not really a whole lot overall because the coverage is going to be so sparse. Still seeing those track throughout the overnight period where most of them will likely fall. A lot of that should be out of the area once you're waking up Thursday morning. Here's those rain totals again. Not a whole lot to talk about, not a lot of impressive rain totals. Maybe if you get into one of those thunderstorms, seeing close to 1/4 of an inch, but other than that, not a whole lot of rain within the forecast. That's really going to be the only chance of rain that we have coming up until maybe we get into Labor Day weekend, but even then, it's looking pretty slim. We will have temperatures rising, though, back to the upper 70s just in time for the weekend. So overall, a pretty good and still fall-like forecast.
Yeah, no complaints right here. Looks good. Yeah. All right, thanks, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, the Eagles get ready to take the pitch. The UWL women's soccer team is back in action later this week. Hear from the team ahead of their season opener. Cade is in next with sports.
It's an easy puzzle to solve. The one app your phone can't live without. Bringing you local news, sports, streaming video, and a lot more. The News 8 Now app. Get it today. Oh, and good job on the puzzle.
Right now, it's the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture. Get up to 15% off sale prices plus 3-year special financing. Choose from the largest in-stock selection of living room, dining room, and mattresses, plus free in-store design service. It's our best Labor Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America.
Get 0% financing on this Silverado, plus $3,000 total cash allowance on select Silverado pickups. That's around $9,000 total value, plus $3,750 owner loyalty cash.
Here at Schneider Heating, we have a huge emphasis on culture, getting along, working together. We follow through on our promises, and we get the job done.
We will do what we need to do to ensure that you are safe, comfortable, and happy.
We have a lot of veteran installers who really care and even more put their mind at ease by installing Carrier equipment.
We're not just putting in a furnace. You know, you're hiring the whole company. You're hiring our service department, our install department, just a ton of experience. We're very helpful.
The Meats family has finally gained a member. Meet Applewood Smoked Ham. Smoked is their middle name. 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts. Arby's, we have the meats.
You think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? but it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $700 off Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets, plus a $300 home shopping card with free white glove delivery and pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
The fall sports season is picking up, and this week we've got action on the soccer pitch. Not only is the high school season starting, but the UWL women's soccer team is back as they're hoping for another successful season. The Eagles have built up quite a resume over the last 4 years, a combined record of 73 wins, 11 losses, and 9 ties. They've made the D3 tournament in each of those seasons, including 2 quarterfinal appearances. They're the 3-time defending WIAC champions, and they haven't lost a conference match since 2021. Those type of results build high expectations around the team, but it means they're working just as hard to fulfill them.
We definitely talk about that a lot. Obviously, we've won a lot in the past, but that has nothing to do with what we do this season. So we kind of just have to honor what we did in the past and work our best to kind of like uphold that and like keep it going for the next generations.
It's known as a winning program, so everyone wants to come in here and do that. And I feel like there's a lot of expectations and everyone wants to meet those.
The team lost a few key starters, but overall is returning 18 letter winners from a season ago, including their leading goal scorer, Jillian Sodeski, and she's motivated after falling short in a double overtime match during last year's opening round.
We knew we fell short, so we're ready to come back this year and know that we have more to bring and that we know we can make it further into the tournament. I feel like I just worked on everything over the summer. I tried working on like my turning and like just being stronger on the ball, so hopefully I can bring that to the team and continue to do what I did last year.
UWL will open up their season with 4 straight home games, the first of which coming this Friday against Carroll University. Over in Winona, Cotter Volleyball hosting a really good Chatfield team in their home opener for the season. First set here, and here's Camry McCall with an ace for the Ramblers. They led 3-1 early, but the Gophers are showing some fight. Trinity Barkeem slams down the set. It's now a 1-point game, and then a little later, Chatfield looking to take the lead. It's Harper Goldsmith with a dump off that can't be returned. And then it's Barkeem again, this time with an ace on that serve. The Ramblers can't handle it. The Gophers take set 1 25-23 and then sweep the next 2. Chatfield takes this one 3-0. Brewers looking to get back in the win column. Good start here. Runners at the corners and Andrew Monasterio singles into center field. Milwaukee with an early lead. Later, now 5-0, and this time Monasterio is going to send one deep to left, and it's over the wall for a solo shot. It's 6-0. Arizona would come storming back. Now a 1-run game, but Caleb Durbin is going to give the Brewers some insurance. That's a solo shot. Brewers hold on 7-5, the final. It's also game week in college football. Fall camp is done, and the Wisconsin Badgers will start their quest of making it back to a bowl game later this week. An important first game as Coach Fickell and the fans will learn a lot about their team.
30-some practices through fall camp, and still a lot of unknowns, just how things are really going to, how it's really going to, people are going to play together. And so it's an exciting time. It's a challenging time because even as you start to dive into your opponent, there's a lot of unknowns with them as well. That's like always been that way in game ones.
The beauty of game one is we're going to find out a lot about those unknowns and see what kind of Wisconsin team we're getting this year. They'll take the field on Thursday. Reminder, it's a Thursday game at 8 o'clock on Big Ten Network. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
This week only at Ashley's Labor Day sale. Shop doorbusters starting at just $3.99. Add a queen mattress now just $2.79. Or get free white glove delivery. Plus pay no interest until 2030 with no down payment when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
Get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. Upgrade your bathroom today with Sterling tubs and showers that fit your style and budget. Right now, get this ensemble shower kit for only $739.99 after rebate. Finish your bathroom update with Delta. Menards carries a great selection of stylish Delta faucets and shower heads in stock. Add style to your bathroom with this Capri bathroom faucet. $106.79 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Summer adventure awaits in a rugged new Honda. It's time to chase the sun wherever it takes you. With impressive Honda capability and exciting performance. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 4.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
After high school, I joined Eagle Crest Communities. I did not know what I wanted to do for a career, and I really found a passion for working with our senior population. They care about me just as much as I care about them. Being able to be a part of their day is a really special thing for me, and it's given me a purpose in life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
We know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
and waterborne fights.
Sealants Scarpland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
This week only at Ashley's Labor Day sale. Shop doorbusters starting at just $3.99. Add a queen mattress now just $2.79. Or get free white glove delivery. Plus pay no interest until 2030 with no down payment when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
Well, it seems we're not the only ones enjoying this fall weather. This bear at the Milwaukee County Zoo decided it wasn't cool enough and went for a dip in the pool. Brave bear. The Milwaukee Zoo posted the video describing it as a very good day for the zoo. I'd have to agree. What is this, like the second bear video we've had in a week? Hey, I'm not complaining. Keep bringing them in. All right, we'll have another look at your forecast right after this.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
One of the things I've said for years is we do things right and we do the right thing. From the very beginning, when we offered bathrooms, one of the biggest concerns for homeowners is just safety. Can you get in and out of the bathtub? If that's a problem for you, the Board Store has the products and the installers to make your bathroom safe as well as attractive and easy to care for. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
The search for savings stops here at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best price furniture store. Stop in and check out our Poly outdoor furniture, relaxing swivel gliders, loves, and dining sets, available to customize. Inside, shop a huge lineup of Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Upholstery. Reclining or stationary sofas, loves, or sectionals available. Set the table or make the bed with sets from Ashley Furniture, and find the perfect rug to tie your home together. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram from Pischke Motors.
Get your Ram now during the Make This the Summer sales event. Stop into Pischke Motors to save 10% off MSRP on a 2025 Ram 1500, plus get 3.9% financing for 72 months. Ram trucks are built to serve power. So get in a Ram today. Hurry in because this offer ends August 31st.
Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Huge huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Inventory is priced to sell, so stop in today. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
Well, as we head off to bed tonight, it's definitely a night where you could have your windows open, AC definitely not required, maybe even need to put the heat on because it's going to be in the 40s for some of us. I had my window open last night. It was wonderful. I had multiple blankets on.
Exactly. Window
so
open,
cozy.
a sweatshirt on. I mean, that sounds like a perfect
Yeah, I've been having trouble sleeping, so I'm going to try this
help.
tonight. And
Best sleep of your
Let's
life.
see if this works.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight at 10. We shall see you tomorrow.